Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana is tamu sana. We are entering into a very interesting political discourse in our country today. It's remaining about 9 months to the general election. And patterns have started emerging. Political patterns have started emerging. I know it's still too early maybe to suggest who will win the election. Because in Kenya again, elections are just decided almost 2 or 3 months to the election itself. But nonetheless, there are some patterns that have started emerging that can just tell us what might be happening on the ground as things stand today. So there is an opinion poll that was released earlier today by Mizani Africa. Mizani Africa did an opinion poll in Sylvanus Osoro's constituency, South Mugirango. And actually the figures are very, very interesting. So in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to have a look at the figures and then we dissect them to see exactly what they portend for Sylvanus Osoro, a very close William Ruto ally and defender. That's going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion today. Yes. So if in case you've just bumped here for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Let's have a look at the figures. South Mugirango constituency. David Onyancha, 37.5%. Sylvanus Osoro, 34.4%. Kefa Mogere, 12.8%. Dennis Makori Sonko, 9.4%. Then undecided, you can see 5.9%. I'm not trying to say that that is the person who will win the election. But this is just roughly the feeling on the ground in South Mugirango constituency as of today. Assuming an election was to be done there today for the parliamentary seats, then most definitely Sylvanus Osoro would lose that seat. The person who most definitely is most likely to win that seat is David Onyancha with 37.5%. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, David Onyancha is angling for the Odium party ticket. So this is just an indication of what might be happening on the ground. So what does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? You know, just yesterday, Fred Matiang'i, I think it was in some parts of Kisii, and he made it clear to the whole nation that this time around, Nyanza as a whole will vote as a bloc. And widely as things stand today, Fred Matiang'i is being seen largely as the Kisii, or rather the Gusii Nation Supremo, or rather the kingpin of the Gusii Nation. So that was yesterday. And in the recent days, happenings from the ground have actually been telling, or rather showing that Raila Amolo Odinga is actually the man to beat in the Gusii Nation. If you look at Nyamira and also Kisii County, Raila Amolo Odinga, going by what has been happening recently, Raila Amolo Odinga appears to be the favorite of the Gusii Nation as things stand today. William Ruto has been in the Gusii Nation severally, but in most rallies William Ruto holds in Nyamira or in Kisii, largely William Ruto is being heckled. Residents there in most occasions always rejects William Ruto. And also William Ruto's allies, some of them have decided to go quiet, while some of them have actually defected to Raila Amolo Odinga's camp. Just slightly less than a week ago, William Ruto's appointment in Kisii County, Kisii Deputy Governor Joash Mangi just announced his resignation, or rather dumped William Ruto and joined Raila Amolo Odinga. And the reason he gave was that the ground, Gusii Nation, Kisii County residents forced him to join Raila Amolo Odinga. That was Joash Mangi when he was actually dumping William Ruto to join Raila Amolo Odinga. And you know, this is the kind of a leader, or rather, this is the leader who most definitely William Ruto was planning to use to penetrate Kisii County. And he just dumped Ruto for Raila Odinga. And that's not the only incident. A majority of leaders or aspirants, as I talk right now, are angling for the they are angling for the ODM ticket. And in the by-elections that have been done in the Gusii Nation, both in Nyamira and also in Kisii County, ODM party has won all the by-election. Recently, a by-election was done in Bonchari constituency where ODM party won that seat. Omeke of ODM won that seat. And then also there was a ward by-election, leave alone the constituency by-election. A ward by-election was also done in Kiomakoma ward, and still ODM candidate won that seat. So all those are just indications that ODM candidate, or rather ODM party, seems to be the party to beat in Gusii Nation. So this opinion poll, ladies and gentlemen, in one way or the other, is just trying to give us a rough figure, a rough view or opinion of residents in Gusii Nation. And in this case, residents of Sylvanus Osoro's constituency, South Mugirango. You know, Sylvanus Osoro has been very vocal. In fact, just some few months ago, he was involved in a scuffle with Simba Arati. And we saw some drama there. During Josh Mangi's, there was a burial that was being done in Kisii. And some scuffles ensued. And Sylvanus Osoro and Simba Arati actually squared it out. So this opinion poll, ladies and gentlemen, from where I sit, I tend to believe that if it was done scientifically, without any influence from outside, then it largely gives us a rough view of what might be happening on the ground. Because again, a majority of these elected leaders in the previous or past elections, we have always seen that about 80% of them are always being sent home. And from this opinion of today, is most definitely clear that among the 80% who will be sent home, I'm fully convinced, not because of this opinion poll, but I'm fully convinced that Sylvanus Osoro most definitely come next year will be home. So ladies and gentlemen, earlier, some few hours ago, we also did a video about Homa Bay gubernatorial race, where we also found that Gladys Wanga would actually beat Evans Kidero to win Homa Bay gubernatorial seat, assuming elections are done today. So if in case you missed that video, check on it. It's just one of our latest in this YouTube channel. Check on it. And I did promise to also do a video about Sia gubernatorial race. But that video, we won't do it today. Maybe some other time, or rather tomorrow, or a day after that. But our next video in this case, I'm going to do a video about Kisii gubernatorial race, where also we are seeing very interesting figures coming out. It seems to appear that from all these opinion polls, ODM candidates seems to be the favorites of maybe their constituents in Gusii or rather in Nyamira. That is a pattern that I'm seeing really coming out, because even if you look at the Kisii gubernatorial race or other seats, then ODM candidates seems to be performing very well. In fact, they are among the top considered candidates to win that seat. And even in South Mugirango, this David Onyaja most definitely, this is somebody angling for the ODM ticket. So you can see that in Gusii Nation, largely there is a euphoria that is building, and this euphoria is building in the favor of ODM. There is a favorable euphoria for ODM in the Gusii Nation. So this for any aspirant now, for a smart aspirant, you know, in Kenya again, party, we also have party factor. If you contest on maybe a popular party in that area, then also that increases your chances of actually being elected. So for a smart politician who maybe intends to contest for a seat in Gusii or rather in Kisii County or in Nyamira County, you must look for the right party. If at all you want to contest through a political party, look for maybe the the most popular party in that area. And that will just add, or rather add you some good advantage as for being elected for any seat maybe you want. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like. And to any other person watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment, please. And if you have not yet subscribed, subscribe and also give this video a like. And to our fans here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here by constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. God bless you. God bless Kenya. So stay tuned for our next video, for we are going to do, or rather we are just about to release a video on Kisii gubernatorial race, where the figures are also very, very interesting. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana.